Hello everyone and welcome on in. We are on plot 36 and we have got a monster bit of ground to mow. So as I said in a previous episode, we've got the real mower mod installed, which was recommended to us, and it clears the weeds and the bushes out the way at the same time, which is a very nice addition. It is great to get rid of these horrible bushes. So yeah, this massive piece of land we are going to cut and benefit from all that lovely profitable grass, and of course turn it into silage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut as much of it as possible. I am quite conscious though that it's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening, and of course the field that we put the seeds in the last episode, I've got to roll that before the day is out. So I'm going to do a bit of grass cutting and then probably go on over to the other field. We'll get that rolled. The mower's having some problems here. I think we're on a bit of a dodgy patch. Yeah, we'll head over there at some point, get that rolled just before it's dark, because obviously we don't want to work in the dark too much. But yeah, look at this, look, taking all those bushes out with it. And just a reminder, that's called the Real Mower mod, and that is available on Mod Hub. But that's a very nice addition, that is. So I'm going to cut as much of it as possible, but I'm not going to go over every single inch. But we will just get the main part of it done. Obviously we've had some predictions in. We've had predictions of 30 to 40 bales. We've had a prediction of 63 bales. That would be absolutely lovely if we could get 63 bales. I'm thinking more 30, 35, but we'll see. But whatever it is going to be a very welcome addition. Obviously we spent all that money on this piece of land. We've only got £12,000 left, so whatever we get is going to be an absolute bonus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to time lapse this a little bit, and then we'll head over, get some rolling done, and then we'll be back mowing the grass. So I think what we'll do, we'll leave the mower there and we'll go and do some rolling. Obviously the sun is setting now and I don't want to be rolling in the dark. It will be very hard to see where we've been. We can continue the mowing in the morning in full daylight. So I think, yeah, we'll go on to the rolling now. I'm thinking about sort of what we want to have on this piece of land, and I think I mean the cows are coming. The cows are definitely coming home. We've talked about them so many times, but regarding fields, I want to have 2 or 3 big fields on there. Main reason being is we've got the new plot and we need to step things up now because we've got 2 plots and some sort of medium to small size machinery. So now is the time to work hard, step things up, and start working towards some big upgrades, like proper upgrades. I think probably a harvester will be first on the list, that's for sure. But now is the time where when we're getting sort of £15,000 from a field or whatever yield, now we need to be getting 30 and 40,000s. Like, we need to be doing big numbers. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So we've got lots to do before we get to that point anyway. Obviously, we need to find the cows a home when we can afford them. We need to plough up the fields, mark them out, put in new tracks, maybe some more storage. So yeah, there's lots to do before we get to that point, but that is something that I need to start thinking about and sort of plan it in my head, because when it comes to do it, it will just be much easier just to crack on and just get it done. Because already the jobs are building up. Obviously, we're rolling this one last minute before the next day comes. It still needs lime putting on it. Then we've got 3 fields over there, which all need seeding. They all need rolling, lime, fertilising. The jobs are building up, and I would probably hazard a guess that I wouldn't be surprised if the greenhouses are getting low or have run out as well. So yeah, really need to keep on top of this stuff now, because I've got myself stuck a little bit. I'm gonna have to fold that up. Yeah, we really need to keep on top of things now, because we're in with the big boys now. So we need to start earning some big money quick to keep up. If not, we're going to be falling behind, and it's just going to become a real chore. There we go. This corner is always a little bit awkward just because of how uneven that small bit of ground there is. Is this unfolding? What is it doing? Come on. Any time today. I'll run back over that bit in a little while. This roller does seem to take a real long time to unfold for some reason. Anyway, that's enough of my talking. So I will get this done, hopefully before it gets too dark, and then we can turn the lights on. So yes, it is getting dark, and then we'll advance to the next day and have some lovely sunshine with a bit of luck. Just this small bit to go now. It seems like it pretty much went from sort of daylight, a little bit of sunset, to darkness really quick. I did not expect it to get this dark this quick. So maybe I should have started this probably about an hour earlier in the day, I guess, but never mind. We got the job done in the end. So as soon as we've just gone over this little bit here, we will hop out the tractor, get a good night's sleep, and we'll be back at it in the morning. Alright then, so let's get that folded up. We'll drive on up to the house if we can find our way there. There's our roundabout all lit up. Lovely. Right, let's get some rest and I'll see you in the morning. Okay then, we're in September. It's a lovely day. A lovely, lovely view as well. Looks pretty nice. The canola over there has germinated, which is good. Right, so there's nothing for us in the sale. So let's just have a little look at this. So the pH level for, or not the nitrogen, sorry, for that field could well be okay. We might not have to put lime on it. Let's just run up to it and see what it says. That'll be the easiest thing to do. So we've got good and perfect. So it could do with a tiny, tiny bit, but it's really not going to take too much at all. So that'll be nice once we do that. I shouldn't use too much lime whatsoever. Alright then, so let's just have a look and see where we are. So we've got 3 fields to plant. At this moment in time we can do wheat, barley and canola. We've already done the big field in canola, so I think we'll give that a miss. So I think what we'll do is we'll go 2 wheat and 1 barley. We done oat last time, so let's give barley a try this time. So I'm not going to bother reversing this up into the shed because we are going to need it again. So I think I'll just leave it here. It'll be the best place for it. As the planter is here already, we'll do this one first. I think we'll go for barley in this one and wheat in the other 2. Of course, we are now fertilising at the same time as well. We're fertilising and seeding, which is very, very nice. So we'll select barley. There it is. Perfect. So what I will probably do is eventually, once all these 4 fields are planted and ready to go, then we'll chuck the lime on in one big go afterwards, so we don't have to keep getting different pieces of equipment out. We'll just go straight from field to field with the lime spreader, and that is a quick job anyway. Plus I'm pretty sure we do actually need to do a shop run and buy some more supplies of lime and seed, fertiliser and all the other stuff, which is probably going to wipe us out. We might not have any money left after that. So what I do want to do, I just want to find out where the outline of the plot is. Now we know on the left hand side that the dirt track there, that is as far as we can go on that side, but I just want to make sure that we have gone up as far as we can over here, down the bottom and on the right hand side. So what we'll do, we'll just head up here a little bit, probably. Let's just have a look and see where the best spot is. We'll see if we can mow the other side of this rock. We'll just see how far it lets us go, basically. Because obviously it's going to give us the message to say we can't mow, or you don't own this piece of land. Okay, so we own all this bit here. See, I didn't think we owned this. Where are we? Yeah, see, I think we're outside of our plot there. It's quite surprising that it lets us go this far. This is definitely not our land. 100% that is not our land. I think where we are now, where we've mowed, that right there, yeah, you can see it. So we'll go by this line here. I'm not going to cut the grass when we don't need to because it's not ours, so there's no point. So you can really faintly see the outline on the mini-map. So I believe we're completely correct here. All the way here. And then we should be able to move in here. And we'll come inside just one more width there, I think. And take these bushes out at the same time. Which will just tidy it up somewhat. Yeah, that's much better. And we're not too close to the trees, so we can still see what we're doing. Obviously we know this bit here is all ours. Eventually that field will be extended this way a little bit. So what we'll do, we'll just do one more smaller pass here just to get rid of those bushes on the edge there. But this is as far across as we'll go. So there we go, that's got rid of them. Right, okay. We are going to keep those trees there. I think it's quite nice to have some trees, and it does just split it up a little bit. So obviously there's hardly any grass here, it's all patchy, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Clearly this is all ours. We know this is all ours, that's very obvious. But we do just need to see, does it go down to the bottom here? Yes it does. It goes all the way to the bottom. Pretty much there. So I think what we'll do, we'll just fold the mower up and we'll take a drive over there. And then we'll just cut where we think our barrier is, or our border. So all this land is ours. So I think, let's just have a look, where are we? Yeah, we're pretty much bang on it there. So what I'll do, if we drop the mower down, and we'll just basically say where we cut up to, that's our land. So we're going to stay this side of that rock. See, it's struggling here because this is rather uphill. We're not necessarily going to grow stuff here and do field work here, but we still need to know where the border is. Okay, so we'll just go along here and join it up with where we've already cut. So we pretty much know up the top there where our border is. We know it's this track. Obviously that's obvious, and we also know that as long as we're this side of that big rock, that's all ours. So that really is a big piece. Now I know a little bit of it is uneven, but where we are now, let's just get that turned on. Yeah, where we are now, it's very uneven, but we won't be growing stuff here necessarily. This will be for other stuff, maybe a production or something along those lines. But yeah, that's pretty nice, that is. And we can also get rid of these stubborn bushes that we've had on the edge here for quite a while. Lovely. That really is tidying that up a lot. I love that mod. That's a very, very good mod, that is. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll get back on track. We'll see if we can get that middle bit mowed out, or as much of it as possible. We'll spend a little bit of time cutting that, and we'll see how far along we get. Of course, we have still got the other fields to sort out, so this isn't the priority as such, but it is important, because the sooner it's done, the sooner we can start earning money from it. So there we go. The main objective for me there was to get rid of all those nasty bushes, which we have done. Look at that. Wow, that is massive. Now it's all clear. That is absolutely massive. That is a nice plot we've got there. That's a monster. So I haven't tried to cut every single inch of grass, but I have got the majority of it. So now is your chance. If you want to change your answers, if you think we're going to get more or less bales, let me know. This is your last chance to lock in your answers. I'm going to change it a little bit. I originally said 30. I'm going to go for 45 bales now. I reckon from what I've seen here, we can get 45 bales out of this lot. So we're not going to find out straight away because there are some other jobs to do first. So we will head over to the other fields because we've got stuff we need to get done there before we progress any further. This one's got the barley in. We're going to do wheat in the other two. So we're going to do all that now. If we can line ourselves up to this. What's going on? Come on. Maybe if we look at it from the right angle, that would help. There we go. Right. So we'll get on wheat. We need to lift it first, actually, before we start putting something else in this one. We definitely don't want to do that. Right, yeah, so we're on wheat. We'll get it lowered. And let's get straight into it. Unfortunately, that does mean that we've got quite a lot of rolling to do after we've planted these two fields, but there we go, that's all part of it. I would say rolling is probably my least favourite job. I've never enjoyed it. I find it very tedious. But it's just one of those things you have to do. Oh, we've run out of seed. I better go and well, I think what I should do actually is just do a shop run. We need a few bits, so I'm pretty sure there probably is a bag of seed up here, but we need to buy some fertilizer and some lime anyway. So that was a little bit unexpected. I wasn't prepared for that. So let's have a look and see what we've got over here. So we've got 2 bags of seed and a bag of lime. We'll go and buy another bag of seed, a few more bags of lime. We also need some fertiliser. Obviously funds are a bit limited at the moment, so we can't go too crazy. In fact, what I will actually do, we've got 4 bales of silage here. We'll take them with us and get them sold. I think it's fair to say that we are definitely going to have enough silage soon enough, so these 4 bales here can just go straight away just to top up the bank, that little bit that we need. There's no point holding on to just 4 bales until December. Let's get them sold now, because we're going to have loads of bales soon. Lots and lots and lots. There we go, they're all on. Strapped down. Right, I'll head over to the shop and I'll see you when we get there. So before I sell the silage, I do need to repair the tractor. I've been meaning to do this the last few times that I've been here and I forgot each time. So let's do that now. So to repair it, it's going to cost £2,500. But that is something that just needs to be done, unfortunately. We didn't really have £2,500 to spare, but, you know, we're going to be using this tractor so much on our new plot of land. It's going to be racking up the hours. So it's just one of those things that we had to do, unfortunately. You have to keep on top of these things. But that's £4,500 back through the silage, so that's not too bad. Okay, so let's have a little look. We need some fertiliser. I'm gonna go, the fertiliser is expensive, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go with 4 bags of that. I mean, that's gonna wipe out half of what we've got. No, we'll go for 3 bags. 3 bags of fertiliser. We definitely need some lime, quite a lot of lime, but the lime is cheap. We'll go with 8 bags of lime, and then we will get a couple of bags of seed, because we will definitely need some more of that. I think 2 will be fine. So we've got 4 I'm going to buy another bag of fertiliser. There we go. So we've got just over £2,000 left. Wow, look at all that. I'm going to get that loaded up right quick so we can get on our way. So that should keep us going for a fair old while. We've got a proper trailer load there. Hopefully we won't have to buy any for a little while yet. So, whoa. Yeah, we'll repair the tractor and then we'll absolutely wipe out the front wheel on the post. Good going. So we'll head back and we'll carry on straight from where we left off, seeding the wheat field. So I'll see you when we get there. So I wonder how many of you have changed your guesses. I wonder if you're sticking with what you went for originally, or you think we're going to get more bales now. It's going to be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, how many bales we're going to get from this lot. But anyway, we're back. We can continue where we were. We'll drive straight on down to the field. We should be able to load up without taking all this stuff on the trailer. It should trigger it. Hopefully it does anyway. The roller appears to have toppled over somewhat. It's not on its wheels anymore, but never mind, we'll sort that out later. Right, so we'll get all that unstrapped and we'll leave it there. Didn't mean to do that. There we go, that's better. So we should be able to reverse this up and refill it without having to mess around with the bags. That's the plan anyway. Maybe we'll just drive round to it, that'll probably be easier. Come on, we want it to say refill. Where's the trigger? There we go, refill. So that is the seeds. Hopefully we can get the fertilizer as well. Yes, there we go, lovely. Perfect. That should keep us going for a fair old while. So you can see where it is just a little bit lighter here. That's obviously where it stopped. We probably carried on fertilising but not seeding. So yeah, we're doing wheat, aren't we, on this one? So that's correct. So there we go. We can just carry straight on from where we were. Lovely. So we'll get this field wrapped up and I'll see you at the end of it. So there we have it. We managed to get this field rolled as well. I wasn't planning on doing that. I was going to leave it at seed and the other one with the wheat, but I didn't want to start the next episode off having to roll 3 fields. That's a little bit tedious, so we've got it done now, but wasn't too bad at all. I am just going to see if I can get that little iffy bit there after I've just gone up the middle here. Always a little bit of a pain, that is. I've said various times I'll try and sort it out and I always end up forgetting, but it's only a small patch, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just go over there, see if we can get the roller to work on that bit, but if not, I'm really not too fussed. It's just a little quirky bit. Maybe if we go over it nice and slow. Well, not really. We'll just try it from one more angle, see if we can go up the hill. That might work. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, not too fussed. It's just one of those little bits. It's not the end of the world. So anyway, I mean, it feels like in this episode we've got a lot of jobs done. We have. Getting that whole new plot cut is very, very big. But I also feel like there are still lots and lots of jobs to do before we've sort of caught up, if you like. So the next one is going to be another very busy one. But we're going to leave this one here for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.